Welcome to the Daily Dish with Leanne Ely. This is a show about you, your life, and the vibrancy you want. Join us for daily motivation, wise women's tips, and more as we collectively gather together and move the needle in our lives, heart, mind, body, and soul. Now, here is your host, Leanne Ely, and the Daily Dish.
Thank you, Shauna and Flynn. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, it's my birthday. You know, I should be playing a song when I'm 64. Today's 64, y'all. This is it. This is what it looks like with workout hair. So I figured out, look at this. I figured out how to, look at my clips. Pretty nifty, eh? Figured out how to do it so I don't have to have my hair get all sweaty. Doris and Joanne, hello. Good to see you. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. There's Vanessa. Hi. Good to have you here. It is FriYAY. And so you know what that means. It's Q&A. So we are going to, I've got a few questions for you still, and I'm excited. We have a question for you, but it's a good one. And it's pretty much applicable for everybody here because at some point or another, we'll all be in that kind of a challenge, in that kind of a place. Hi, Erica. I'm glad you're here. Let's just start from the very top. We have a text message application or a text message situation. Do you know about that? I'm telling you about it now because next week we've got something really cool planned for you, and it only comes via text message. Sorry about that. It's an exclusive club. Yeah, let's just say that. Here's how you do it. Get out your phone and text the word join, that's all in caps, to this phone number, 855-960-3720. You will be added to our list. We will reply back. Then you need to reply yes to confirm your subscription, and we take really good care of you. Corliss, thank you so much for being here. Alice, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Jackie. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. And Francesca's here too. The other thing that I want to make sure that you know is that you can send your questions in early. Did you know that? You can send them in to, it's an email, support@savingdinner.com. Put question for Leanne on Friday. We'll take care of it then and there and put you in the queue for next Friday's question. I want you to know also that the confidence course begins on Tuesday. Come on. Juanita, hello. Thank you. Who's in? I know Juanita's going. We have a whole bunch of people who are going to be in there. Let me tell you something about this. I want you to obviously go look at the course at savingdinner.com/confidence. And side note on this is what I want to tell you, is that if you are looking for a group of women that are going to give you the support and the encouragement and the little boost up that you need, if you are looking for someplace where your heart is safe, this is it. This is it. So I want to make sure that you understand and you know that, because our small groups are a step up from anything. And this one is not going to disappoint. It is 8 weeks. You get a one-on-one with me as well. There's all kinds of stuff that you get. Go check out the page at savingdinner.com/confidence. And let me just say one more thing about that. Just pray on it. Is this for you? It's not for everyone, but it is for the right people and the right women. And it's all women, by the way. So I want you to know about that. savingdinner.com/confidence. Go check it out. And last but not least is Full Bloom. That is on, guys. It is on. It is happening. Make plans for it or whatever. But here's what you need to do. It's July 29th through the 30th and even the 31st for the drop-in brunch. We will take care of your food from Friday night all the way through until you leave, seriously. And if you go to savingdinner.com/bloom, all the details are there. We have a lot of ladies coming. It's going to be, I can't even. I'm going to be hugging the daylights out of you. That's the truth. The other thing you need to know is if you can't make it in person, there is also a virtual option. We will be streaming live. Look at us. We're so technical. Don't we know how to do things? I guess we do. Hi, Peggy and Mary Ann. I'm so glad you're here. Don't also forget about, this is everything, y'all. It's beauty support. This is our #1 selling supplement. This is because beauty support helps you to build your own collagen. And I will tell you, you will see a difference. I always show my hair because right here was this tremendous kind of bald spot. Now, that's all hair right here. That is all hair. All grew in. Look at it. It's just a little, shall we say it's a little blonde, or maybe even a little gray. It's at savingdinner.com/show. All you have to remember is this, that if you just put it into the cart and we will automatically do all the math for you. But if you're buying 3, you're getting the 4th one for free. This is your stock up announcement. Go get it now. Monday, you don't have that option. So make sure that you get your beauty support. Everybody loves this stuff for good reason, for good reason. Hello. Joanne, I haven't seen you in a long time. She loves whatever I have holding my hair. It's these little hair clippies. I had my hair cut. It's about right to here now. And so putting my hair up is not the big ponytail anymore. So I've got a massive amount of little hair clips in the back. It's kind of funny. Can't lay on it, but it's there. Hey, Anne, I'm glad you're here because your question is going to get answered today. And of course, we have our quote of the week. It's a good one. Toby Mac. At any given moment, you have the power to say, this is not how my story is going to end. I hope that empowers you. That's a true pinkies up kind of a quote. We need this quote. You know why we need this quote? I'm going to tell you right now. Because I feel like what is that guy? Remember from Mad Magazine trying to put his hand over the thing? The reason we need this quote is because we need to understand that at any time things change. We have the ability to change things too. Today I did a spin class, and the one thing that I love, his name's Dennis Morton. He's the one who, I think we've even used one of his quotes before, but he always says, I make suggestions and you make decisions. And that's the same thing here. I'm going to make all kinds of suggestions for you. I always will, because I have your best interest in mind, but you are the one who makes the decision based on the suggestion. Okay. That's all I can do. I'm here to plant some seeds and water them, hopefully. Cheers. Am I right, Nancy? Hi, Gracie. So anyway, love that stuff and love all of you guys. I just want to make sure that you know that you're supported and that I have your back. And so does this delightful community that you're a part of. Pinkies up on that one. All righty. We have a question, and then next week we are back into a new subject, new theme for the week, new supplement of the week, new quote. It's always fresh and new. I love that, don't you? So let's take a look at the question. I've got it right here. My printer's not printing right now because the ink is shot the ink, but it's from Anne. She says, I was in a bad car accident a couple of weeks ago. Totaled both cars, but mine was hit twice. Can you imagine? The miracle for both drivers was no broken bones, but there is deep tissue and muscle bruising on my right side and sternum, which has been extremely sore. I know all about that. I'm using a walker because of the pain when I walk. My integrative health doctor has me on 2 over-the-counter pain meds, plus lidocaine pain patches and magnesium joint spray. Here's where you might come in. Do you know of a poultice that might bring some extra relief for my soreness? I've never written poultice in a sentence before. That's funny, Anne. You know so much about inflammation and health, just checking. Thanks for being so generous with your knowledge and your efforts to enhance lives. Hugs from our Anne. Yeah, very sweet of you, Anne. Okay, so here's what I know. Poultice, no, I don't know of a poultice per se, but I do know of some supplements, and I do have some ideas for you. First of all, let's just remember something, that anytime you hear the word itis, you're always that's always inflammation. So bronchitis, lung inflammation, cellulitis, that's tissue inflammation. Go through it all. Any itis is also followed, just means inflammation. If you know Latin, that's part of the whole thing. My homeschoolish years are coming back, right? When I homeschooled my kids. Anyway, so that's super important to understand. So when you have deep muscle tissue stuff going on, there's a whole lot, there's bruising and there's a lot of inflammation. Now, understand there's 2 things about inflammation. Any kind of itis is usually pointing toward some kind of and honestly, some kind of a situation. Could be chronic, could be just situational, right? Due to something. That an ongoing chronic condition is something that we are in our modern life, a lot of us are dealing with. And that is when we need to be knocking that inflammation out, because chronic inflammation is going to wear your body out. It's going to cause further damage besides just the inflammation. It's no good. It's just something that we don't need. Inflammation shows up in all kinds of different ways. High blood pressure, high blood sugar, that's all inflammation. It shows up in an injury, also inflammation. But I always say appropriate inflammation, because this is how your body takes care of things. This is how your body gobbles up all the stuff that it inflames it, and it helps with the healing process. It is for the healing process. You don't want to get rid of the inflammation. You want to help with the healing on that whole thing. Okay? All right. So here's the deal. What can you do about it? Well, as far as the deep tissue stuff goes, that will eventually go into some kind of bruising if it's not already. And you said it was 2 weeks ago, so I'm sure you're getting bruised. But across the sternum, I know all about that. I myself was in a car accident that caused my airbag to deflate. And by the way, it sounds like a gun going off if you've ever been in one of those. And it knocked me in the sternum and bruised me. It knocked my daughter in her sternum and bruised her, and also gave her a bloody nose. And my doctor, a friend of mine who's an integrative physician in Charlotte, told me, this is what you need to do, because I was so tender, so bruised. And, it hurt to even breathe because of all that bruising. And I was black and blue up and down. And you know what it is? It's digestive enzymes, which we have, of course. Our digestive would be perfect for this. The digestive enzymes specifically help to eat up that damaged tissue and help to alleviate the pain. It makes all the difference in the world, but it doesn't interrupt the healing process either. It just kind of gives it a kick in the rear. So it's very helpful. Now, InfoCrusher too would help you out, because curcumin, turmeric, the curcuminoids are the active compound in turmeric. And these are the things that are anti-inflammatory. And that's helpful too, coming alongside as well, because just to take down some of that swelling, take down some of the pain, it helps with the pain as well, but it's not going to interrupt the healing process. Another thing that you're going to want to do is, we always have to remember, as things are being torn down, as things are in the healing process, we need to be able to start the rebuilding process, build back better. I always say that, funny enough, but it's true. We can. And that's collagen, that's beauty support, that's our perfect paleo protein, that's bone broth. All of these things help our bodies do the mending that they need to do. And because that's what happens. So the digestive enzymes are going to do the cleanup, right? The InfoCrusher is going to help with some of that swelling and the pain. And then you've got the collagen in the perfect paleo protein. You've got the collagen and the glycine and other minerals that are also in the bone broth. And then you've got the beauty support, which has biotin and choline in it, which helps you to create your own collagen. Remember this, 97% of us in this world do not have adequate amounts of collagen in our bodies. We don't. And the reason that we don't is because we don't eat nose to tail the way we used to. We don't crack open a bone and suck out the marrow. We don't do stuff like that anymore, And so therefore, we're not getting the collagen that our ancestors used to get. So we need to supplement that in. And as much as possible, use bone broth, use it in your cooking, all of that, which is something that we make a habit of doing here in our home. But even still, at 64 and 66, that's how old Mark and I are. We are also Johnny on the spot to make sure that we're getting our collagen in 3 different ways every single day, because it all counts. And remember this too, that building stronger collagen is also going to help with joint and muscle pain. It's also going to help you so you don't feel so hunched over, and it's going to make all the difference in the world. The other thing that I would strongly suggest is that you can also get some magnesium lotions. I think you said you use some kind of a magnesium, did I not? Yeah, a magnesium joint body spray. I would also get a lotion, and I really pack it on and just let that sit there and let it go in. Now, magnesium is really helpful for the muscle pain, and that's gonna make all the difference in the world. But it isn't going to. It's not going to really promote the healing per se as much as these other things are going to. So when we're dealing with anything like that, that's what we need to be doing. We need to be looking at alleviation of the pain and swelling. We need to be looking at how we can help with the tear down process of what's going on, how to help with that process. Like I said, the digestive enzymes, all of that in there help to basically eat up and munch up the bruise. And there's a deep, deep bruise there and tissue stuff. And then the collagen is there to help repair and to build back even better than it was before, because the collagen really does that. So that's how that whole situation works. And I hope that was helpful. And even though this was a very, very short show, how do you like that? It's delightful to be with you today. And I thank you all so much for your support, all of your birthday wishes. I saw some of it. Mark said, you should get into the Hot Melt Sprint group. There's a lot going on. I haven't really been in there much yet. I've had a few things to do this morning, but I'll get in there a little bit later. But I really, really appreciate the fact that you all show up. And last but not least, if you're just joining us and you're wondering what the announcements were or what our specials are, there's Lincoln, do check out, go to savingdinner.com/announcements. That's where we keep all of our announcements, the special of the week, how to ask a question, where you're going to find us. By the way, we're flying on TikTok. And thank you, Marianne. Thank you, Tammy. And we we're definitely there to help support you any way we can, but all new content there if you just like more of, us. Thank you so much again for joining me. I love you all and appreciate you. I will see you on Monday. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Check back for new episodes. If you missed the live show, you can always watch the replay. You can find Saving Dinner on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Until next time, pinkies up.